Claudia, hello.
Hi, how are you, Garo? Garo, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Garo, correct.
Okay. Hey, thanks for rescheduling me. I thought it was 2:30 my time and it wasn't.
That's okay, my dear. Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Um, Claudia, when I prepare myself for the sessions, that's when quite a few bits of information come through. And I treasure these because I haven't yet met the person, I haven't made your good acquaintance, and this information that comes through is usually very relevant. So
Yeah.
I got a situation here that's not very pleasant. That's sad. Okay. And basically, whoever is here, I'm not quite sure who they are, but it started off with coughing, like deep, chesty coughing, coughing, coughing. So, someone before their passing, during their passing, there was a lot of coughing involved. And then I was taken to like I was underwater. So either I thought, hang on a minute, this isn't a drowning in the water, but I think they're trying to convey the message that with the coughing came like a water filling up the lungs or something as such. So that's where what I was picking up. Does that make sense to you?
It it does make sense. I was thinking before I signed on with you,
Okay, don't
what
tell me.
would I want? Oh, okay.
Don't tell me. And then either the same party or somebody else was saying to me that they expected more from people. It's like they were estranged. They were not a lot of people were fussing over them. Even their funeral, not many people turned up to them to the funeral. I felt there was a loneliness connected to this person. So either they'd gone lonely or or the possibility, and I've yet to examine this, or the possibility could be a mental breakdown where, for instance, dementia, where even though there are people there, they think that they're lonely. So I've yet to ascertain where we are here. Okay. Perhaps this is the same person with the coughing. I'm not quite sure yet. Or we're probably dealing with two different people. So far,
It makes it makes sense for one person,
okay.
but it's not a person I would like to spend a lot of time on. Sorry.
Okay. I understand. I understand. We unfortunately we can't stop them coming forward. Sometimes they insist on coming forward. Um, so I understand. I didn't feel like a strong connection here. Okay. Uh, the feeling I get here, Claudia, is I mean, I look at you, you're a very bubbly personality, full of life. Okay. And I can see it, it's very obvious. However, in their case, and I'm thinking here that this is a female who's involved here, and in her case, I don't feel there is that warmth. There is that she doesn't give out the warmth, so people are not drawn to her. That's one of the problems here. Okay, so there is this sort of cold, slightly distancing, and intense. Oh, yes, the intensity, the feeling felt quite intense. There's a tension
Yes.
here, okay? And vindictive, vindictive person,
Ooh.
okay? Can be,
Okay. Okay. That's possible.
okay. So that is in the background. Now, why she's here, I haven't yet determined. We will see what she wants. Although I respect your decision that you don't really necessarily want to link with her. But we'll see why she's here. You know, I've seen this happen before, where people here on Earth they were not as warm or giving, and yet from the other side they try to make up for it. So here,
Yes.
okay, so here, this lady here, I get the impression that she wants to make up for it for you by helping somebody come across. So I've got she it's not about her, but she's here to help the situation. I don't know how it works,
Okay.
Claudia. Okay, but she's gonna try and help the situation.
Okay.
There's a young man here.
Yes.
He's holding himself to himself, keeping himself to himself. Don't give me any information, please. I'm not quite understanding here what he's saying. Something about falling, something about having fallen, falling. Does that make
That's correct.
okay? What was it a stupid mistake? Was it something that should could be avoided or could have been avoided?
I honestly don't know.
Okay, because that's the feeling he's giving me. Like it could have been avoided, that sort of thing. Nobody's to take the blame, it's him. It could have been avoided.
That makes sense. Yeah.
He's showing me the common mistake that I do sometimes, where I'm not paying attention. So if I'm coming down the stairs, I should be paying attention to what I'm doing, and my mind is elsewhere. So it's a small mistake, but it costs a lot here.
That really doesn't resonate.
Okay. Was it a falling? The falling, that does that resonate with you? The falling.
Absolutely.
Okay. Were there complications from this fall? Because I don't feel that we fell and passed on immediately. Were there like complications first, like uh, bones being broken, stuff like that, and then eventually, progressively, we dipped down?
Uh, it was passing pretty immediately as a result of the fall.
Okay. Why is he showing me the leg? Why is he showing me the leg being broken? Or is that another incident?
I No, as far as I know, there wasn't another incident. I'm not sure about the leg being broken.
Was there a problem with his leg? Was there a problem in his mobility or something? Because I keep feeling a sensation in my leg here.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's trying to communicate. I just had a thought though, didn't have a leg to stand on.
Okay, it could be. We'll see. Uh, is he a sort of an impatient fellow?
Yes.
Okay, because when we're going in circles about the leg, it's like he pulled back, like he's fed up.
That's that's fitting, yes. He's like, come on, get it right now,
That's that's exactly it. Claudia, I'm still going on about this leg thing for some reason. Forgive me. Bear with me, please. Okay, I'm going to take my
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
Is he at your level, meaning like a partner, husband? That's because if no, one second. Because if he's not, then it could be a son who is at that sort of level where we are very much close together. So I'm
That's that's right on. A son, very close.
okay. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It doesn't feel like a loss.
I love the way you think. Well done.
He's a good teacher.
Something about the move, like if I hadn't moved, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Something about the move. I'm not quite sure what the move is about here. Did he move from one state to another, from one part of the country to another, or move out of the house? There's a move here.
He did move out of his house about 4 months prior to his passing.
Okay. Now, I don't think that this is a deliberate taking of his own life. I don't believe that is the case here. But he is claiming full responsibility for it.
Yes, it was his full responsibility.
It wasn't suicide, was it?
It was.
It was. But why doesn't it feel that way? It doesn't feel that way.
Well, he told me at one point after his passing, he said, I came for you and I left for you.
Okay. It,
So, although he did make the decision, it just doesn't feel like a real mistake, if that makes sense.
yes, it doesn't feel to me like a typical uh, ominous suicide situation. It feels like a seamless situation. I'm here and I'm there now. Um, so it feels like for some reason um, it's very much natural. That's how it feels.
I can say this is a little different than the way you said it, but it was not a shock. It was not a surprise. It was more like, of course.
Okay, that's what I'm getting here. I'm trying to interpret. Okay, Prince? Did you call him Prince? Like, did my prince or Prince? Did you?
No, I'm not sure what the reference is there.
Who called him? Who said good night, Prince, or something? Somebody kissed him, good night, Prince, or something. There's something about good night.
I don't know. I don't know.
Claudia, bear with me 1 second, please. I think we have two people here.
Okay.
This leg thing is not leaving me, and I'm starting to think this leg is somebody else here. Who in your family, be it a father, yeah, someone who's above you, had a leg issue here?
I mean, my dad was not particularly mobile,
Okay.
but if you said, did he have a leg issue? I'd say, no, no, not really.
Because I'm trying to separate what's going on here to make sense of if there's two people here. Because I understand it's not your son. I'm going to focus on him. If whoever has the leg problem wishes to convey something, they'll need to be more clear. But I'll focus
Okay.
on here. Claudia, was he did he discover uh, or did he develop a symptom of some sort? Uh, did he develop something, a debilitating symptom, and that's why he wanted to stop, to end it?
Why, he was dealing with a lot of different symptoms, difficulties, obstacles.
Depression, heavy depression.
Yes,
And I'm seeing fluctuations here, up and down with the moon.
yes.
This was absolutely the case of, I like the way he put it. This was a case of retreating while you're still a winner.
I like it.
Okay, because the way that I'm getting the feeling here is had he continued here on Earth, Claudia, I think he would have deteriorated further, be it mentally, physically, be it on all fronts. So I'd rather withdraw while I'm still in my own capacity, on my own terms. That's it.
That makes sense. I'm often very grateful that he did not cause harm to somebody else, you know.
He's taking me back in time here to when he was younger, and he's trying to explain, like, he's trying to explain that things back then, it wasn't very obvious what he later suffered from. It wasn't very obvious. I think
No,
it started to come on in time, and nobody could have seen it coming, basically. Schizo- was he schizophrenic? Did he have schizophrenia?
I honestly don't know. That was mentioned at one point, but I wonder if he just wasn't built for this planet.
I think that's where the truth is. He wasn't built for this planet. This is the best way to put it. Because for me, whatever he was suffering from now, that is the past. That is gone. And he's
Absolutely.
free from it. But I do feel that there is a decline, cognitive, mentally, and so forth. And the poor soul must have been suffering. And
Yes.
and I don't think anyone could have done any much for him, you know? I don't think. Why is he showing me the Three Stooges? You know, the comedy show, the Three Stooges.
Oh. I'm not sure. I love the Three Stooges. He was incredibly funny. Is still incredibly funny.
Okay. So I think that's where he's describing himself. There was something about him, like he would fit in with this lot, that comical.
Yes, yeah. He would that was his humor was not highbrow, right? I mean, it was more of the silly.
Okay, there you go. That's the Three Stooges. He's he's pointing to your stomach area, abdomen, and saying that you need to get it checked out. Like there is something that you need to get checked out. I'm not quite sure what it is, but something in the
Yeah.
area. Do you understand?
I wouldn't no, not really.
Okay. Well, I don't say that this causes alarm, but I say if you are due for a checkup, then go for it. Don't postpone it. Just to be.
Oh, maybe I have put off a colonoscopy and I just said I would follow through with that, so I think I'm being nudged.
There you go. Yeah. I didn't think you were saying you're pregnant.
I hope not. I think one virgin birth is enough, don't you?
He is very much connected as a friend, more than just a son. He's very much connected. Uh,
Yeah, he's my best buddy. He's my best buddy.
yeah. I'm being shown uh, I'm being shown him, and this is symbolic, holding a little puppy in his hand. So there's a very docile side to him, and yet
Yeah.
a lion in a cage, which means he could be fierce as well. So there's the two,
Yes.
okay? But Claudia, I get the assurance from him that there is no way he would have harmed you.
No.
No,
Never considered that.
no, he loves you too much. No,
Yeah.
mom is psychic. Ah, you have intuition, you have sensitivity, don't you?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That is the David film. Oh, okay. That's the,
I did not at all until he passed, and then I wasn't letting him go.
okay. Well done. Bless you. Well done. Is this book on Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to check it out.
Awesome.
Well done. Well done.
I love it. We definitely wrote it together. So
Beautiful. Well done. I love the way you think. It's amazing. I wish there were more people like you. You're very open. You're very open. Although I know you're a very smart lady, but you're not allowing your mind to come into the equation here and to break down and analyze and so forth. You're very, very open.
That's a battle. That's a battle for me because I was very mind rational, logical driven. And now it's like, no, mind has to be servant, not master, right?
Well done. Well done. That's the
Thank you.
place to be because the heart has to lead the way. Uh, Claudia, you're not a therapist, are you?
No, I did start a master's program in counseling, but it was so limiting. Here's my tools, but I think spirit has a few more tools.
But because I get the distinct feeling that you are a natural therapist,
Hmm.
I get that feeling of you. Yeah, I don't know if people have commented as such to you before.
I've been involved in 12 step for a long time and I love sponsorship, which really is like more hands-off therapy, not like let me tell you what to do, but tell me what you want to do. It's more of that.
Okay. So,
And so I am I love helping people find their own way, not my way.
okay. Well, that's a true therapist. I don't get a connection from your son. He hasn't made me feel a connection with dad. It's only you. So I'm not sure whether dad was on the scene or not. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Mainly the connection is with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's trying to communicate there. He was not when he passed, he was really wrapped up in good and evil, God and Satan.
Uh, was he close to his father at all? Because I'm not getting connection to his father. I'm getting connection to.
Not not at all. His father was MIA his whole life.
Okay. Was there was there like a lake, a river, or a sea? We used to go there, he says. We used to go there like a holiday. We used to go there.
All the time. Yeah. Different places.
Did you
He
have a
loved to fish.
did you have a caravan that you'd like have a car and take it behind you or something? A caravan.
No, but one week I rented an RV and we went to the ocean.
Okay. That's this is the specific thing here. That memory he likes. Something during that holiday he likes.
Just to give you an idea of who he was probably 9 or 10. And I take him to San Diego, and it's a tremendous trip for a single mom and a kid. And I spent a bunch of money, and we went to SeaWorld, and we went fishing, and to the beach, and to the zoo. And on the way home, he says, Mom, I really would have rather gone to Disney World. But it was a great week.
So th this is the week that was with the RV. Okay. That's why it tickles his heart.
Yeah. One of my favorite memories of him. I'm parking the RV. He's never been to the ocean. He loves water. He says, "Can I jump on and see the ocean?" Sure. While I'm parking, I get out and I hear him screaming, "Mom! Mom! Mom! What? There's waves!" It is very special.
Yeah, very special. You were a good mom. You still are. You were always a good mom.
I'm a better mom now. He made me a good mom.
Oh,
I made a lot of choices because I wanted to be a good mom.
well, look, we all do this. I mean, my daughter made me more human, more of a father. That's what they do.
Yes,
But I think you
yes,
put it in you. They just bring it out of you. You're a good.
yes. Thank you. I think I am. I am.
Yeah, I feel it. In fact, I have to take a step further here and say that he's sending you a thanks for it.
Of course. And that's what I just wrote. I got from him right before you said it. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, that's nice. Was he okay, all little kids, especially boys, are very cheeky, but here I'm seeing a scenario here. Like we have a stick. I'm still at the beach, by the way. I'm still at the with the RV and so forth. And he's prodding at something, and then he's like running away from it, whatever it is. Was he prodding at a crab or something? And
I don't remember that, but he is always very curious, always. And you can take it two ways. First, he's prodding, trying to figure things out, but also he would like to poke people.
yeah, I don't think many people understood him. I don't think many people, you know, that
No,
he's really harmless, even though he comes across as different. But I don't think they people gave him the love, the time that he would have appreciated.
yeah, he was not very well understood.
No. Did he leave school? Was he in school? Did we try to go to school, leave school?
He graduated from high school, which was yay! He did some college, but he quit.
Okay, so that's where it is. College and then quit. Okay. Do you know the circumstances in his life? I mean, do you know much about him?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you know much about the befriending of the wrong type of people?
sure. Uh-huh.
Because suddenly I'm getting substances and I'm getting,
Yes,
yeah, which was not compatible with his constitution.
right.
The core of him, he's a very nice kid, by the way. Very good heart, kindly.
He is very much so.
Yeah. If, wow. Even as I'm speaking with you about this, in my mind's eye, he's like giving me a hug. And
Oh,
I think this is a signature about his personality. If he likes you, he's that way. He's been waiting for this. He's been waiting to come through for you in this way. I don't understand because I know you're linked with him, but he's been waiting to link with you in a different way.
And I have not had a reading for quite a while. At least a few years.
Okay.
I mean, little bits and practices and stuff like that. But
But Claudia, you're already doing fine because I do feel that you're very much linked together. So whether you're speaking with him, well done, well done. Keep it up,
thank you.
keep it up.
I will. I will.
Were you working two jobs at one point?
Probably. I do know that when he was younger, I was working a whole lot, 60 hours or more when he was little, which was not good, but
This comes not as a criticism, this comes as an appreciation of your nature because you're doing it for him. You're doing it for the house for him. Don't know how she put up with me. Don't know how you put up with him.
honey, I don't know how you put up with me. We were both pretty nuts.
Claudia, was he a bit of a prankster when it comes to you, teasing you? Because, hang on, because I'm seeing a scenario here. We're in the front room, for instance, watching television, and just when things go, uh, just when you're like really into something, he switches the channel on purpose just to tease you. Something like that, like teasing you.
Oh, all the time. Absolutely. Just poke when you said the prodding,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Who is the gentleman that would occasionally pop into his life? And I can see someone, a male figure, carrying presents. So maybe Christmas or something. There's a male figure who's brought some presents here. But I don't feel like he's part of the little family here. It's just someone he looked forward to.
And the look forward to, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure who that would be.
Please forgive me. We touched upon the father here, his dad, and then I think you mentioned something MIA, missing in action.
Yes.
Was he like missing
His
in?
dad,
I'm sorry.
well, his dad left when he was 3 days old.
Okay, he left the home when he was 3 years old. Okay,
3 days old.
3 days old. Oh, and did he not have any contact with him?
No, David wrote some letters to him, but he never responded. He was a jerk.
Okay, because this is the figure. This is the image I've got here. I am in let's say a front room here, window to the world outside, and I saw this man outside with the presents. So now I think I'm misunderstanding what he's trying to say to me. It's like I think what he's trying to say to me that this was wishful thinking. I think that was,
That makes sense. He really wanted his dad to be part of his life.
that and this is no fault of your own, by the way, nothing to do with you. But this is one of the triggers that started the steep decline in him.
Yes.
Oh, it started the chain of events in his head where I'm not worthy. Why am I not loved? Why am I not appreciated? Then I must be bad. So if I'm bad, might as well be bad. And started all this nonsense and scrambled in his head.
Yes, a lot of scramble, but he's a good kid.
Oh yeah, lovely kid. Lovely, lovely soul. I really like him very much. I'm getting the sound of thunder, like lightning and thunder, and I'm getting that sound here. Was he scared of the lightning, the thunder?
No, um, not sure what that was. It might be a nod to our 4th of July is coming up, and the dogs are afraid of the loud noises.
Yes. What about David? Was he afraid of loud noises?
I don't think so. I don't recall that at all.
Maybe I'm misinterpreting. It could very much happen because if 4th of July is coming, maybe that's what he's telling me.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, hang on a minute, hang on. Was 4th of July important for you? I mean, of course, it's an important day for everyone in America, but was it specifically important for both of you?
We had some wonderful memories. It would be, I usually had a truck. We would go out, blanket, snacks, dogs, truck, watch the fireworks.
Forgive me. That's the point I missed. So what the vision I had was I saw him as a younger version, and I saw that he'd huddled up to you, and I assumed it's thunders and he's scared. It's not thunders, it's fireworks, and he's not scared. He's trying to tell me that he's with you and enjoying.
It
For,
was phenomenal. Yeah.
yeah.
Hard to tell sometimes.
But he's doing good. He's communicating well with me. I am enjoying communicating with him.
He's so much fun. He will often talk to my friends too, even non-mediums. David talked to me. How'd you know it was David? And they always say, "Oh, I just knew. Just knew." But you don't talk to dead people. Well, I do to him.
Did you see him, Claudia? Since he passed, did you see him? Did you catch a glimpse of him in the house or somewhere? Did you see?
Oh, several times. Yeah. I've also heard him like I mean objectively. I heard him once.
Yeah. Again, seeing him, he's like, he loves to get your reaction. I mean, he knows he's projecting himself. He knows that you can see him, but it's done in a very cheeky way.
I gotta tell you a fun story. I was in the UK. I was at St. Creed Holywell on a tour. There were 30 of us in a clearing, 100 trees around us. And I see David in that tree way on the top, just looking down, grinning at me, Cheshire cat grin. Hi, it's cool. Hi, David. And this lady next to me, who I did not know, Lisa, taps me on the shoulder. She says, "Can I talk to you when we break up?" Sure, sure. So 5 minutes later, she says, "Your kid wants me to take a picture of you in that tree." And she points to the tree I saw David in,
Wow.
out of the 100 trees that were around.
Yeah.
She takes a picture, she looks at it, she goes, "No, I got to take another one." He says, "You got to smile."
Wow. But you see, you're keeping
He
uh, you're keeping the link alive by you acknowledging him, you know, uh, because unfortunately the psychology nowadays is that people say, "Oh, he's dead, he's gone, that's it." No,
Yeah, get over it.
exactly.
No, my relationship with him was only partly physical. I mean, I love to feed him or hug him, but yeah, it was, it's a better relationship than ever.
That's beautiful. I guess the way he's seeing it, he's describing it, is like it's crammed. The short life that he had, it's like crammed with good memories, nicely, tightly squeezed. So we've got a lot happening, a lot of feeling, a lot of everything, good, bad, everything is there, but mostly good.
Yeah, mostly good.
When he was not baby, but maybe just above a baby here, what was wrong with the lip?
Very good. Um, he got bit by my brother's dog and had to get a bunch of stitches in his lip when he was, I don't know, a toddler.
Okay. Super cute, huh? Very cute as a child. Very cute, adorable.
He was my Gerber baby. Yeah.
No,
Um,
if I was passing him by and if I saw him, I would have to fight the resist. I'd have to resist from pinching his cheeks. That's how.
that's him.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful child.
Yeah.
He's letting me feel all this time I've been connecting with him. I didn't feel a depth to him, but now I'm getting it, and I've got the goose pimples all over. He's got a lot of depth in him as well. Very smart,
He
very smart
he
kid.
does. Yeah. But he's not gonna show off that to just anybody. You have to earn it.
Bear with me, please, because I'm trying to determine that leg situation has come back, and I'm trying to determine who it is so that they can,
Yeah.
leave us in peace. I'm trying to determine who it is. I'm asking David to help me here. Did you know? Did you know your father-in-law?
No, my father-in-law was in spirit when I met my husband to be.
Okay,
But I don't know about his leg.
okay. Was he in service? Was he in the army? Did he serve in an army?
You know what? Before when you said the leg came back, I thought of someone, but he never knew my David here.
Okay,
But he had a wooden leg,
okay,
and his name was David, and I think he was in the Navy, which is where he lost his leg.
okay. That's where we are. And who is this gentleman?
He is a wonderful, wonderful friend, and can I tell you what his name was?
You already told me his name was David.
Oh yeah, I guess. Okay. His name was David also. Um, and just a really good friend from when I was in my 20s.
Oh, okay. So that's the gentleman. That's him. That's him.
He's
Superimposed.
never come through before. He passed a couple years ago.
Okay. Because they were coming together here, and I got confused as to what's going on here. Now I know what's going on here.
Yeah, it would make sense that they would like each other.
Yeah.
Not even 2 years ago, he passed.
Um, Claudia, it's the best way I can describe this sort of relationship here is that your son David is entertaining himself with that man. I mean, finding him funny, finding him, you know, pulling pranks, doing things with him. So,
That I love that. That would make that would, I think they would like each other a whole lot.
yeah. And
And David has told me that, I don't know about you, but when I say, "Oh, I'm from Chicago," somebody will say, "Oh, did you know the Dohertys?" I'm like, "You don't know everybody from Chicago." And my David will say, "Spirit's not like that, Mom. You can know everybody you want to know."
absolutely, yeah. There is a David with the wooden leg. There is a beautiful warmth about him. There's a fatherly quality in him, but also he's a good friend. That's what's linking them. Okay, that's what's linking them. The biological dad is whatever, but this gentleman here steps in as a father, but not quite. But there's more of a friendship, also like a fatherly. It's a good combination they have to for each other here.
Yes.
Okay. Basically, the bottom line here is that they both want you to know, although you know this already, but there's an reassurance here that he's well, that he's good, that he's happy. Okay.
But I love that he's hooked up with that Dave. Dave with the wooden leg taught me how to fish and taught me how to shoot pool.
Oh wow.
And my boy David loves to fish
Okay.
and actually would shoot pool.
Okay. Your son is telling me it's not about education, it's not about books, textbooks, exams, it's not about education, it's about life. Life.
Experience. Yeah.
Yeah. To him, that was the importance of life. This young man strikes me. I could swear that this young man sort of did he ever mention to you, Claudia, that he won't be here long? Did he ever mention something to you that
Oh, I knew, yeah. Um, about I don't 6 months before he passed, he said, "Hey, could I have my birthday present early?" His birthday wasn't for 6 months. And I said, "What?" And he said, "Well, I don't think I'll be around for my next birthday, but if I am, I'll give you the money back." I don't think I gave him the money.
he's he knows within himself. He knows within himself that he doesn't quite belong here.
Yeah,
I tell you
he
what,
didn't.
yeah, not belong to the structure of life here. Not life itself, but the human created structure of life. It's a bit complex
Yeah.
I sort of understand where he's coming from because I subscribe to that mentality. I'm anti-establishment. I'm anti-rules. I'm for, nationalities and borders and so forth. Oh, bless your heart, Claudia. So,
Absolutely.
so
And
that
I mean, he knows on rules. Whenever somebody says, okay, this is the way you do mediumship, or this is what's true. Bye. See you later. Nice to know you. Don't need that. Don't need rules.
very true. I'm getting a thank you from him. He's making me feel like thank you. Just beautiful. You did a good job with him. You did a
He
fantastic.
did a good he's doing a good job with me.
That's wonderful. That's beautiful. They're starting to withdraw now, Claudia. They're trying to,
Okay.
it's starting to pull back. But I tell you what, I feel a beautiful sensation throughout, a lovely sensation. It's not very common
Me too.
to have this sort of sensation from after readings, but here I'm feeling a beautiful sensation of peace. Claudia, my dear, it's been a pleasure and an honor to link with you today. Um, I hope that this session was good for you.
It was brilliant. Thank you. You brought a lot of good feelings and love and joy to me.
Thank you, my dear. Um, Before I go, do I have your permission to share on social platforms? It's up to you to say no. It's totally.
Uh, yes, yes, you could do that.
Thank you. Claudia, you take care of yourself. Please stay in touch. And I'm going to check out that book of yours.
Awesome. Let me know what you think.
Absolutely. I can't wait to read it. Well done. God bless you. Take care.
Thank you. God bless you, Garo. Bye.